Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, what's up, and welcome to another episode of Speak Life Radio right here on GorillaCross.com, SpeakLifeRadio.com, the Gorilla Cross app. I'm your host, Quan59, and we are live in the studio today. We got a dope show for you. Got my co-host, James Mays, in the building. What's good, James?
What's good? How you doing, brother? I'm feeling well.
I'm doing good, man.
It's hot.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
It's very hot.
And
so we got the
like
AC to like 62.
We need to have it at Eskimo's toenails is what we need to have it at.
Yeah.
It's tough.
We have a big show today, though, man. Today's Freestyle Friday.
Can't wait.
It's $5 Friday. It's Freestyle Friday. We're giving away money for the best freestyle competition. We're giving away $5 for the best video review. And we're giving away $5 to the best song of the day as well, right here on Speak Life Radio. If you're watching live on Facebook, please share the Facebook live feed. If you're watching on YouTube, James will be monitoring your comments over there.
Let's have a conversation,
y'all. Please share the video over there as well. We have a dope show today. I'm excited. We got some freestylers off the top. So we're going to be giving them things to say, so we know that what they're saying is off the top.
Absolutely.
Right here on Speak Life Radio. Live video, live music review. And we have our man BRM live on the line today on the show. He might review some songs with us if we could get that figured out.
That'd be exciting.
But he dropped a new album today, and so we're going to be talking about that as well right here on Speak Life Radio. E-Dub is back in the building. What's good?
What is happening, everybody? Glad to be back. Came here straight from work.
We missed you, bro.
I appreciate it.
For those that don't know, E-Dub changes his shoes when he gets off work.
I do.
And he leaves them outside.
I have to leave them
for
outside.
everyone's safety.
I was doing everybody in the studio a favor today by making sure they were outside the doors.
Right.
Because, man, I got to do that at my house, so I'm trying to respect and love you guys here.
His shoes have COVID-13, not 19. It's not as quite bad.
It might have escalated past 19. We might be at like 25.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's pretty bad.
Never get in the vaccine.
Pretty bad. So, yeah.
But nah, man, it's good to have you back.
I appreciate you
guys. Good to have you back,
bro. Good to be back. I was at getting fiber. They were doing a fiber install at my house with Cox now.
Oh, the
Gigablast.
Yeah. They're trying to make your internet faster.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that sucks because mine is still slow.
Mine is crazy fast.
Whatever.
We might need to rethink Saturday, sir. It was crazy. It's such a big difference. I'm glad I switched over. To be honest, yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Yes, CenturyLink. Can't stand that.
Well,
but I said that on the low key.
I do want to let everybody know if you guys are watching live, man. We definitely we need your reactions. If you guys are in the Facebook Live, react. If you guys are over on the YouTube chat, join me. I'm over here waiting for you. Love the comments, man. You guys definitely be talking a lot more mess on YouTube. Like it's just like no restrictions. Facebook is not about to just completely cut you off. So we need all of that energy. Also, if you're watching right now, we need you to share. It's simple. All you got to do is press the share button. And I have a good old caption for you to put in that share when you do it. So I need you to share it, press share, and then right when you're writing it, I need you to write, so now you have to explain, Jada. That's what you have to put. So now you have to explain, Jada. That's what I need you to put in your caption. I'm seeing some folks over here on the YouTube. I need y'all on energy. I need y'all to definitely put it.
Seriously.
Share it.
Jada's tripping.
Jada is on one. So I saw a caption said, so did you lie about August? And I thought that was crazy.
Oh, got him.
But your caption for it is, now you have to explain, Jada. I love a good pun.
Still funny.
Yeah, man. But we appreciate you guys constantly, you know what I'm saying, hanging with us, man. Thank you for everybody who tuned in on Tuesday's show. You know, we here Friday, and this is definitely a big packed show.
And we got 21 watching live on Facebook right now, which is better than the 14 we had on Tuesday night show.
Let me explain. Quan is in the mood. Quan is in the mood.
We don't need to explain.
Quan is in the mood, so
no explanations necessary.
Absolutely.
If E-Dub doesn't quit finishing my sentences, though, he's
I
going
said
to
it
get
at the
kicked off the
same
show.
time this time, though.
It's weird to me.
It's complimentary.
That's weird to me.
He's a hype man. That's
weird.
It's called love when you finish each other's
soup.
Thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate it. I was gonna say soup. I held it too because I was trying to blow
You
it
held
out.
the soup?
I held the soup because it was hot.
Like a birthday candle? You blow the soup out?
because it's hot. You know, you gotta.
So you
get
blow
on
it out of the bowl.
You ever ate hot? You eat warm soup? Is that what you do?
You don't blow it out.
I don't.
You blow out birthday candles because they go out. The soup doesn't go out.
First of all, you said out. I just said blew.
No, you said you blew it out. I was repeating what you said.
Well, every time you blow outward. I've never blown inward.
You blow
Pose.
out
Whoa.
candles because the candles go out. You're not blowing the soup out of the bowl.
You win. He got me there, guys.
The soup is out of the bowl.
The soup is
Where'd
out of
the
the bowl.
soup go? Did you like it? I don't know. I blew it out of the bowl.
I blew it out of the
I didn't
bowl.
I didn't get to eat it.
That's how hot it was, and it's
Oh,
a very
okay.
shallow bowl, so it's easy to blow it out.
Y'all
Oh,
are
man.
wildin'.
Listen, if you guys want to call in, you can hit us up, 702-608-3259. Once again, that phone number is 702-608-3259. We will take your call. If we review your music and you don't like the review, we say this every show.
Yep.
We do.
You are allowed to call in and let us know what you didn't like about your review. If you have a homie that thought your music was super dope and he wants to call in and tell us how dope it was, they can call in too.
Yep.
We are open here. You can call, you can communicate with us anytime. We are here. Don't call after hours.
Don't.
Yeah.
Don't text after hours.
Yeah. And don't
tweet
wake
after.
up the next day
in a funk.
And
in a funk.
start talking about it then.
We have a selfie challenge today that we're going to be putting up in a minute. We have a couple.
I can't wait.
Oh, we're going to do, okay. The second one you said, right?
Yep.
Cool. So what we need to do, I'm going to post the selfie on the video. What we need to do, and so we're giving away a lot of money today because we're going to give $5 away to the best selfie on the show. So you got to recreate the selfie that we put up. At the end of the show, we're going to
Look at them all.
look at all your selfies and, see who's the best. Who had the best selfie of the night.
And we really need your energy with this. I mean, I know it's gonna be tough because to take this selfie, you're gonna have to walk around with your phone. But maybe put the show on your
You should be
big
watching
screen.
the show on the TV.
You should watch it on your big screen.
Yeah,
We're very, 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 very entertaining.
very.
But definitely, you're gonna have to walk around with your phone and you gotta get the selfie together. Then you gotta send it to us. So we want to make sure. I need all your energy. Please do this because it's gonna be fun.
Yeah,
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Recreation.
recreation. So I'll be posting that in a minute, but before we get to that, we do have something and someone special today on the show.
All right.
Special, the synonym version though, not like the one you're thinking of.
Cinnamon and sugar. We got our man.
Special.
He has a new album that dropped today. People call him the Christian NF.
Is that what they do?
We got our man BRM live on the line right now. What's good, Brandon?
The fatter NF. I'm happy to be here.
Wow.
Man. Appreciate y'all.
Wow.
Appreciate
He said
I didn't
it.
say that. I said the Christian NF.
He said it. I was gonna say the the
No,
Pulse
man,
Adele and
I'm excited.
And before people
I'm
trip out, I
excited to
know
hang with y'all.
NF's a Christian.
right,
so.
right.
No,
Right.
right. He's a, yes.
I feel like I have to explain everything I do and say on the show now. So every joke, I'll explain.
Yeah, we should.
3-hour show for all the explanation.
3-hour show.
BRM, what's good, brother?
Man, I'm good. Man, again, appreciate y'all having me on the show. Always checking out the show when you guys are playing it. I've been submitting music for a while.
Yeah, man.
Man, me and the team, Rapture Ready Productions, we appreciate it. We actually we like your critiques. If everybody's gonna blow gas, to
Most do.
everybody,
Most do, though. Most do.
Nobody's gonna learn from that. So
That's right.
appreciate it. Excited to talk about the album a little bit.
Yeah, man.
And you're all the way. You're actually in Vegas right now with us
Yep.
via satellite.
Kind of, right? Yeah.
Via satellite.
Yep. I said I was gonna be in the studio today. In
Yeah.
quotations.
But I know you want to come to Vegas sometime, right?
Oh, dude, that'd be dope.
Have you
It's
been to
a
Vegas
long time
before?
Since I've been there.
Oh, so yeah, I've been here. Okay.
Yep.
And he has a cartoon in the background. If you don't know, that's his ad for the New project.
New project available now, right now, right?
Yep, available now. BRM Chosen, 12 tracks. Those who follow my music, I dropped 3 as singles, and then I dropped 9 brand new tracks, which I was super excited about.
Wow.
You know, as an artist, you always want to put music out. You want people to hear it. So I was sitting on nine songs, so I was ready to get that out. So
Yeah, man.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like I looked somewhere like YouTube Music, and it said The Chosen online, but it's just called Chosen, right?
Yeah, so it's called Chosen,
Okay.
and The Chosen is track number 1.
Gotcha.
Okay, maybe that was the confusion that I saw, because I saw it said, you said it was called Chosen.
Yeah.
And then when I went on there, it was
Yep, it's called Chosen.
okay, cool.
So, man, putting this project out, because I remember, I think we had you on last time you put a project out. What was the creative process of this? How long did it take to get this one out? Or done, really?
This was about a year. I dropped 3 albums this year. The last time I was on was God's Goon.
In 2020?
Yep.
3 albums in
Yep.
2020? Somebody is not letting 2020 get the best of him, and I appreciate you for
That's
that.
crazy.
No. And it's funny because you talked about the process and having the COVID strike about 4 months ago, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a teacher, so I was home. I was able to just keep writing. Got to spend a lot of time with my kids. My kids were off too.
Got it.
But they're self-sufficient, which is great. They're at the 9 and 10-year-old age. And we hang out, we play, we do all that, and then I get to chill and write music.
Right. So what I heard was that you made your students write this project.
Yes.
Towards the end of the school year.
My son, actually, because he's a better writer than I am.
That's amazing.
Wow.
That's amazing, man, that you're training the child up in the way that they should go so they can freestyle better
When
than
they
you later in life.
right.
And you submitted a track today from your son, right?
I did.
Okay.
Oh.
I did.
Now, how's he gonna feel? Because you know how we are with, our critiques. How's he gonna feel when we hurt his feelings?
When?
I think, well, number one, I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
Okay, so you
number
don't think
two,
we're gonna hurt his feelings?
He'll do okay.
Okay.
I like that. I
I want to
that.
teach him to get that thick skin early.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
for
much.
sure.
Very
For
much
sure.
so.
Listen, man, we are live with BRM right here on Speak Life Radio. Tune in live every Friday, every Tuesday on GorillaCross.com, Gorilla Cross Radio. I want everyone to download that Gorilla Cross app
Right now.
It's a free app.
Do it.
You get it free. We got sports shows. We got hip-hop shows. We got 24-hour positive hip-hop playing on the network. So there's always something going on the app. And then we're going to be updating the website. So there's going to be new hip-hop news, CHH, sports, UFC. We got UFC coming up this weekend. So we're going to be getting into that as well. On Monday, we'll have a recap for UFC. We even have a couple UFC fighters that are actually Christian UFC, or Christians that are in the UFC, that we're going to be talking to on Speak Live Radio because they want to talk about that side of their life more than the fighting. And we've had them on Unnamed Sports Show before.
Yeah, man.
But we're going to be getting them on here too. But we got BRM Live. Chosen is out now. How did you mentioned that you submit tracks to us? I think that's how we met because we did the submission show and you submitted tracks. Do you remember the first time you submitted a track to us and what our reaction was?
Yeah, so the first track I had submitted, actually, I saw Mike Verse Mills was in the comment. And
Okay.
I had started sending tracks out a couple years ago for reviews. He was one of the first people who reviewed my song Cage.
Okay.
So he liked it, built my confidence up a little bit, and I submitted it to you guys. And honestly, you guys liked the track. You guys gave good critique. You liked the flow. You liked the cadence, all that good stuff. So, I was geeked. I was excited that you liked it. I was excited y'all liked it. So I kept submitting. And over time, for the most part, you guys give pretty good reviews of other people's and mine. So I just kept submitting, man.
Now, when Verse Mills critiqued your track, was he wearing a Star Wars shirt?
Man, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't remember. But he's good too because he's like an engineer like yourself, I believe.
Yeah.
He gave some good critiques.
Shout out Verse Mills, man. That's a dope cat.
Yeah, man.
I know pray for the man. I know he's been sick on and off the last few months, and he hasn't been able to do a lot of the stuff he's wanted to do. So pray for him. That's the dude.
Absolutely, man.
If you guys are watching live, I want you guys to shout your city first of all.
Yeah, man.
And I want you guys to share the live video feed with your people. If you like the show, if you don't like it, you don't have to share it, but still share it, even if you don't like it.
No, just share it. Hate share it. Do that.
Hate share.
Like, you guys
share.
should never look at this.
Yeah, don't watch this
Send.
show. It's horrible.
Check these guys out.
You need to watch how bad it is.
Yeah, you got to see how terrible this is.
Hey, so what?
BRM, what's it been like working with Rapture Ready? You've been with them for about a year now, 2 years? How long has it been?
Yeah, a little under 2 years. It's been good. Me and Jay Dunn, the CEO of Rapture Ready Productions,
My
kind
guy.
of started just kind of supporting each other years ago, just kind of following each other, social media, that type of stuff. He would help me out with stuff here and there. We just kind of kept building. He asked me to join the team, and I was super excited to do it. They got great character over down there in Louisiana, a lot of talented artists. And man, it's been great. The design in the background, I know y'all can only see a little bit of it, but they do great design work. Super professional with the stuff that they do, and the brotherhood that I've got with them, which is good for me. Just having accountability with people has been great as well. So I cannot complain at 0%. It's been great.
So
talk about a little the design of your album covers. So we're seeing obviously the claw come down, and you're saying that you're chosen there. So that's kind of like an arcade midway kind of thing, along with what that means, you being chosen by God, obviously. So was that the thought process behind the design of that one?
Yeah, so the design is exactly what you said.
Okay.
Anybody who responds to the call of the gospel, the gospel is the call, and then to be chosen is to actually go out and tell people about Jesus and tell people about God, and it was pretty simple. Matthew 22:14, for many are called, but few are chosen.
Yeah, man.
And there's so many of us. I'm actually one of those people in Christian hip hop who love the genre. I know there's other people out there who even in it want to gripe about it, but there's so many people that I've come in contact with that are walking the chosen part of it. And that's why you see the other people also, and it's just not me who's chosen. That definitely is not the case. It's everybody else who's spreading the word and the gospel, and that's how the artwork came about. And Keon, his name, brought that to life for me. So simple concept, but we were trying to be creative with it, and I think we got that done.
Now, see, I had it all mixed up because I thought you were alluding to the fact that you were shaped like a teddy bear, and so like that is what you get with the claws. Is that they go down? You got to get your favorite bear, but I like your reason better.
Pick me. No,
A bear with Timbos on.
We all in this for the same reason, or at least I hope so.
Yeah, man.
Amen.
And so I like to have fun with stuff, and people listen to my music. They know I'm kind of about that life.
Yeah.
And I think the artwork kind of agrees with the way I do things.
Nah, man, it's a great artwork and good project too, for real. Yeah, man.
All right, shout out Vincent Payne from Fort Worth, Texas. I go out there often, so shout out to Fort Worth. My man Jeremy Duncan, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. James Bonsall, North Las Vegas, Northtown in the building.
Hey.
We got Verse Mills, Lakeland, Florida. We got Christian Williams from Yo. We have DJ Lost and Found from the Bronx, New York.
Ooh,
Gordon Reason from Lancaster, PA. Andrew Russell, who is going to be freestyling today on the show. He's in the competition. Is from Caronport, Saskatchewan, Canada. I'm not sure if you can freestyle. The borders are closed still. Yeah, so shout out to everybody tuned in right now. And we got BRM live in Las Vegas via Illinois. You got to link up with Charles Longo yet?
I did. I had a long convo with him.
Nice.
About a month and a half, 2 months ago. Just kind of chopped it up a little bit. Talked about how you guys knew each other, and I knew he was local here. I just, you just don't always reach out to people, and I'm super glad I did. So I'm gonna definitely be reaching out to him a little bit more. He just seems like I like him as an artist. I checked out a bunch of music from him.
Yeah,
I know he still puts out stuff here and there. But he just seems like a super knowledgeable dude who's been around for a while. So it was cool linking up with him.
That's super cool, man. That's super, because both of you guys are really good artists, and obviously when all this pandemic is lifted, I can see you guys doing crazy shows together, and really expressing yourself through creatively, even on a track. So I can't wait for that.
That would be dope.
Nah, appreciate it, man.
And how's that been, Brandon? Like, do you like doing shows, or are you more like you like putting out videos and music, or are you a fan of being out there performing live too?
Yeah, I've performed live. I've had I've had some shows, been able to be a part of some different youth ministry shows and stuff like that. I enjoy it. I can't lie, I'm definitely a basement a rat. I love to just kind of be in my basement making music, shooting videos and sending them out. But when I get a chance to actually go out and actually meet people, I'm a people person. I like to be around people.
Gotcha.
But for me, a little bit with some of the shows is a little stressful preparing for them. For me, I know some people are just supernatural at it, and that's awesome. But man, I do love getting up there and letting loose, especially with some of my hyper type of tracks, and talking to anybody who's there and all that stuff. So I enjoy shows, and I'm looking forward to doing more. Actually, quick plug: The Gathering is a group that we have in the Chicagoland area, where we had V Rose, Young Noah come out a while back.
Okay.
We've done some shows. I've been up there as well, along with other local people like Jo. You guys know Jo. Big Bean, Boston.
Hey,
so we're
shout out. Love that guy.
Yeah, we're going to continue to build that stuff, man. And just, we have a lot of talent here in the Chicagoland area, I feel like, and just a lot of gifts. So we're trying to bring that with these concert series online and then back into venues once we can actually do that again. So
And he said gifts, not gifts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you mean like
With a
those little things that like
Got you.
repeat themselves
Yes.
on social media?
There's a lot of gifts.
They got a lot of gifts. That's what's up,
whole
man.
lot of 'em,
That's
too.
cool, man. Keep creating.
Yeah.
Anyway, talking about creating, let's get into some of the tracks here.
Talking about creating. Tell us about your kids.
Yeah. Wow.
Yo.
I didn't say that. So I there was a lot of songs on here that I really enjoyed listening to. Writing, Body Slam, Fan the Flame, Clean Up Nice. I for writing, I noticed when you're going into the hook, or I guess the chorus part, there's a child rapping on there. I'm going to assume that that's your son. May or may not be. But I love how you had the reflection of like your sort of maybe just when you were growing up through the writing process, right? Then you have your son, I'm assuming your son or whoever it is.
Or
on
some
there.
kid you kidnapped.
Just some
One of
kid,
them.
right? We've talked about that in the show once before. That's not what's happening. So so what was the process of that song and having your son on there with you? You guys obviously got to work together. What was that like? That has to be dope.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on everything you just said.
Yeah.
That is my son on the background there, and I wanted to portray I've been doing this for a long time. I started writing when I was basically 12 years old, junior high. I heard that Gangster's Paradise, and that had me going after that.
Wow.
Coolio.
So you attribute Coolio to your
So Coolio helped start his life. Coolio and Michelle Pfeiffer.
what he did.
Got-
That's the one.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Dangerous Minds.
Well, it did start with scripture, so I'm with you. All right, you continue. I'm sorry.
Well,
As I walk
anybody who knows my story, it didn't matter. I was not listening to Christian hip hop back in the day.
Word.
So yeah. But dude, I love that song. That's one of the songs that, as I was writing it, I was literally shedding some tears. I was talking about my life. My son was in it. My stepdad died when I started to pick up the pad and pen again. Problems with my marriage.
Yeah.
I put it all in my writing, and that's literally my journey of how I started when I was 12 years old and to where I'm at now. So that's one of my special tracks on there. So I think it's cool that you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
So
that
important,
one
man.
definitely hit a nerve. I can relate to a lot of that. That's so good. And then so one of the more hypey tracks, right? So then you get into another one that I thought went pretty hard was Body Slam, and then you have Monster Tarver on there.
like that one.
So Monster Tarver to me,
And we've played that video on the review, video review.
yeah, he went in crazy on that one. So getting to work with that guy, obviously a professional wrestler also. So then how did that collab happen?
Dude, it was so good. We've been following each other for a while on IG. We do a lot of the when people put out challenges. I love that stuff, man.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows I love music, I just love putting out music for these challenges, writing a verse, putting it out, whatever happens. And we just started following each other. And I hit him up one day after we were kind of throwing those fire emojis, for the last year or so on each other. I said, hey, I got this track called Body Slam. there's no other person that's gonna be on this track except for you.
Yeah.
Huh, that's tight.
And he was down. He was down from the time that I sent the message.
That's what's up.
So it worked out perfectly. You know, having a professional wrestler on a track called Body Slam the Devil.
Right.
I love it.
And then you had the video, and you had the professional devil that you
Right.
drug around the streets.
Professional devil.
That body bag.
I love it.
Yeah, man. So I really just over the time that I got to listen to it, I really appreciate a lot of your work just over time as you've submitted to us. And I noticed that, and maybe you have or haven't, but this one with your actual voice inflection, like how you're rapping through most of the songs, was that something you always did? Because I can't say that I've noticed it before. And this one seemed like it was a little bit more pronounced in how you were maybe caricaturizing how you're rapping on the songs or whatever. But was that more of a conscious choice, something like you kind of do already and maybe I missed it? Or was this more of like something you decided like, yep, I'm going to try it, this one? Because like you said, I mean, you're releasing a crap ton of work in 2020. So what was that one?
Yeah, no, I mean, that's kind of a sound that I've kind of started doing for the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of something I've kind of adopted in just kind of a more hype, I don't know, kind of in your face style.
Yeah.
I know when I kind of started Christian hip hop, I didn't know what to do because I was like, can you do that? Can you be in your face?
Right.
Can you have fun with lyrics?
Oh.
You know, and I did not start off like that 7-8 years ago. I was trying to do singing hooks, and you know, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was expected. But a dude named Hilgi actually is somebody who I kind of looked up to about 4 or 5 years ago. Still follow his work, and I don't know. He was kind of somebody who was kind of rapping like that way.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I think all people have inspiration. I draw mine from a whole bunch of people, local rappers, other people from the past, and I try to put my little stamp on it.
Yeah.
So, man, we are here live with BRM, live on the line. New album, Chosen, dropped. We have a couple visuals, visual tracks. So did you create these or did the team create them?
No, I create them. Like I said, I got the time. I'm off for the summer.
Okay.
I wanted to give you guys some visuals to kind of go along with it. So, man, it was super simple. Took out the Final Cut Pro, and
there we
hope
go.
y'all
There
enjoy
you go.
it.
Nice.
All right, we're going to play The Chosen right now, right here on Speak Life Radio, and we're going to be back with BRM. In a minute, after I do this right, here we go. Let me get it on the right screen so we can see it. All right. If it'll go, why isn't that going over there? Come on. There we go. There we go.
God chose us way before we chose him. Question, what we gonna do with that? Yeah, listen, God he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel it with me when I breathe, yeah. We the ones that got us pull from the machine calling. Ain't no four corners here, not gon' catch me stalling. Those of us here to tell you about him, here to speak. Prayers up, we even need to be his hands and feet. Tell the world about this Jesus, man, we need him. Other people sleeping, world is crazy, ain't believing. Shopping, seeing, lead the shit. I'ma shine a light bright on him, you can see him. I don't always get it right, so here's a book, get to reading. All I know is that he showed up in my life, bleeding dead. Tie me with the tourniquet, slap me right inside the head. Where you at, it got a job for you, you more than what you done. Come along, man, I got you, boy, you might think this is fun. Alright, listen, God he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel him with me when I breathe, yeah. Didn't choose him, he chose me on the cross, yeah. Lesson learned in minor league, got the call up. Go and lead your family, you off the bench now. Start a minutes, play the whole game, never coming out. Show 'em what I see when I strung together the DNA. Told you write them lyrics, go and take the pen and play. What you doing, CHH? Yo, he chose us, or did he not? Have you found a lane, or you still up in that parking lot? Listen now, I'm just here to come together, hop aboard the train. Yo, it's true, one direction, seeing things Listen, God, he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel it with me when I breathe. Let's go! Listen, God, he chose me. Told me walk the narrow path, he gon' lead like a Moses. Now go ahead and walk the seas, we are chosen. I feel it with me when I breathe.
Yeah, that is BRM, The Chosen, off the new album called Chosen. Man, super dope. Tell us about the production, man. That's something I've liked about you. Just like the production you get, just fits the way you rap a lot, and I definitely think it complements what you do. It's just dope, man. Like that beat right there is super sick.
Yeah, so I definitely have a style that I generally like to use, and there's a producer who I use for those. I lease the beats. I wish I could say I made them, but we do have somebody on the team, Dream Big Beats. Shout out to him. He had a couple beats on the album that he did for me, which are super dope. But there's a certain sound that I go for. There's a dude I go to. I'm not going to reveal my secret on it right now.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't give your producers away.
No.
You have little BRMs running around everywhere.
Yeah, but there's a certain style that I want to go to for a track. I go to him, and I love his stuff, man. So,
Little BRM.
Yeah,
Little
appreciate
BRMs.
it. I appreciate it.
Nah, I was gonna actually talk about the track too, man. It was a dope track. Love the lyrics.
Nice.
Been and the beat choice and selection was really, really, really good, man.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? You do well with that. I don't know if you've ever sent in the track that I was like, I don't know where he was really going with this one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You make some really great creative choices, and so I just wanted to big you up with that, man.
Now, your videos though, that's another
That now we need to
that's
talk.
a different story.
Right.
And I agree. I actually agree. You know, it's funny you say that because.
But listen, I like the fact you put out videos. So
Please,
and when we give critiques, we're hard because what we're critiquing. But the fact that you're consistently pumping out new videos is dope to me because you have to keep things active and going. So I think that's super dope.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you made a comment the other day that sometimes people will just, I know as an artist for myself, I don't know about everybody else, but people don't want to just listen to tracks. Some people definitely like to, with our ADD nowadays, they like to see something.
That's right.
And I definitely developed that about 4 or 5 years ago, again, off of some advice for some other people who I enjoyed listening to and watching.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things they said. Put out little videos, even if they're little verses or whatever. It might just even be like a one-take verse, some of the stuff that we see sometimes or whatever. But, just keep putting it out there. Build. And everything might not be the greatest of all time as far as video-wise, but I definitely want to step that game up for the next level.
And I think that's how I actually got attracted to your music because, the video you put out, you're playing the piano keys. And I push play, and I'm like, yo, this is super dope. And you had those little visuals going all the time. And that's what really got me looking at you as an artist. And so it worked. It worked. Yeah,
man. Content is key, man. And you know what I'm saying? You guys over at Rapture Ready, man, you guys are constantly pushing it out, man.
Consistent.
And it has a language to it, which is really, really cool, man.
Yeah. So speaking of more about the tracks, you had another song called Peter Pan with Marcus Anthony. And it's not always you get Peter Pan like in a song, run or whatever. So like, talk to me about that song for you.
Yeah, so that was kind of crazy. Actually, that was a beat I got from. I was blessed enough to win a contest about 1.5 years, 2 years ago.
Okay.
And through their team, they send out music to like ESPN and those kind of things.
Yeah.
That was one of the beats from that team. And he said make something up, just kind of go off the top, like something kind of crazy or whatever. And when I started thinking about it, I kind of started thinking like I probably just heard the message at church. I remember we were talking about the childlike faith. And with the Peter Pan, he was just so free, and just and just kind of discovering that childlike faith again back in his life. So when I came up with that crazy hook, the Peter Pan, I don't know where that one came from.
Yeah.
But I just thought I loved it. And I sent that out to Marcus Anthony, and he was totally in on it. We had talked about working together for a little bit, and yeah, it was just one of those that just kind of came together. I think God gives us different things sometimes to talk about, or we might hear a message or whatever, and we just kind of draw from that. Or at least I know that's how I work. So. Yeah.
Well, listen, man, we're going to get into some music and video reviews, and BRM wanted to stay on with us.
Yep.
Because he wanted to review your music with us right here on the show. Listen, I told Jay Dunn that we're going to make you a jerk on the show because you're too nice, and now you're with us, and
Yeah, all his comments is always like, man, great job. God is willing. Amazing grace. I'm like, come on, bro. The lighting was off.
That was trash.
Hey, so I do have a show. It's called BRM Live. I'm about 29 episodes in. And when I do review music, I call it a what I like segment.
Okay.
So it is different. It is different than what you guys do. I actually pick the videos, so I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's more what I am used to doing. So I will tell you what I liked about these, and if there's some critique that could help, I will certainly give it.
Word.
All right, for sure. When is your show? Is it at a consistent time, or it's just random?
It is random.
Okay, because I woke up on like a Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, and all of a sudden, BRM's live.
That's
and
what the R in BRM is, random.
Random. Brandon, random
Music
money.
That kind
Random
of
money.
explains me a little bit. Yeah, random would be right on. No, there's no time.
Okay.
Just when I get time.
Yeah,
you
you
know
do
how
it,
much work this goes into it. So yeah.
For sure, man.
Yeah, man.
Let everybody know where they can find you, where they can get this new album. And we are going to play another visual from him throughout the show. We have 2 more to play.
Yeah, man.
So we'll play those throughout the music review section of our show.
Yeah. At BRM_RRP on IG and Twitter. On Facebook, you just put it all together at BRM_RRP all together. Check out Chosen. It's on all digital outlets: Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, you name it. If you want to purchase it, cool. If you just want to stream it, stream it. But I think y'all enjoy it. There's something for everybody on it. BRM Chosen.
And I'm about to critique your social media. If you don't go to Facebook and put your underscore on your Facebook handle too, you don't need.
I'm going to.
You don't need multiple
I tried to do it a
Facebook.
couple
You
times.
don't need multiple social media handles.
No, trust me. I know. You're
Don't
right
trust
on.
me,
I have to-
Brandon. I feel like Bruce Lee in Dragon, the Bruce Lee story.
Yes.
Brandon! Just want to yell at you.
Come on, Brent.
Is Brandon Lee your favorite actor?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if people, like you're an artist. So I didn't know if you just like everybody with the same name as you.
Terrell Brandon, old basketball player.
All right, so here we go. This is a game with James pregame.
Yeah.
Name the top 5 Brandons besides yourself.
There we go.
Name the top 5 Brandons.
Wow.
Man. Brandon Lee, Terrell Brandon.
Okay.
Come on.
His name's actually
Brandon.
Terrell, but go ahead.
Dang, man, I can't even think of other Brandons.
You don't know any other Brandons, so you think it's
man.
just about you.
It sounds
my
very
buddy Brandon
self-consuming.
Thomas.
My
I don't
buddy.
know, man. I can't even think of other Brandons.
Wow, you don't know any famous Brandons.
I'm trying. Maybe it's because I'm on the
Listen,
spot. I can't
Edub
think
is the
of them.
pro at Brandon's. Name the 5 Brandons you're thinking
Oh
of.
man.
Come on, who knows Brandon?
Come on, Edub.
Brandon Lee and
Everybody just say Brandon
BRM.
Lee. 1, 2, 3.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee. There we go.
Yeah,
That's the only one we know.
That's 3 of them right there. I was gonna go Brandon Knight.
Man, that's tough.
Brandon Knight.
Yeah.
Who is
Isn't that
Brandon Lee's
Knight?
dad?
Bruce Lee.
Okay, there you go.
No,
What's his mom's name?
Brandon Lee Sr.
I don't know.
Linda Lee Caldwell. Come on, man.
Mrs.
Sorry.
Lee.
We got Bruce Lee on the wall.
Mentally.
Bruce is watching.
Mentally.
Mentally. All right, name 5 more Lees. 5 Lees.
Lee Majors.
All right.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
I am
Levi's jeans.
I am doing terribly at this game.
All right, we need everybody in the Facebook and YouTube chat. Just say Brandon Lee.
Brandon Lee.
Just type Brandon
Brandon
Lee in the chat right now.
Somebody said Brandon.
Yes, Derek.
Brandon.
Andrew Russell said there's a town called Brandon a few hours away.
Okay.
Hey.
If you guys know any other famous Brandons, let us know.
Lee Daniels.
Okay, listen, man. We are going to do some live music and video reviews. We're giving $5 away to the best song and the best video. Okay. So that's $10 there. We're giving away... Oh, we got the selfie challenge, too, that we're going to do.
Yeah, whenever we can put that up, that'd be good because that get him time to work on it.
Yep.
Man. I can't wait to see these selfies, man. If y'all can do that, that would be amazing. Leroy Green. I love it. Brandon Lee. That's what's up, man.
So we're
that's
doing...
so funny. I blanked on Brandon's.
You blinked on Brandon's?
Cows. Brandon Cows. You know, as a horse owner, I be Brandon horses.
Beef Brandon. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, bro.
I can't think of any.
I can't think of any. Yeah, me neither.
Literally.
So are we giving away like $20 today?
Hey, man, we try to be a giving show. We give our time.
Like $20?
Like a dub.
Well, and then we got the freestyle Friday, and it's off the top. So
Yes, sir.
Once we get off the line with Brandon, we're going to get on the line with four artists. I think.
Yeah, man.
Listen, we're very unorganized with today's competition. I was up early putting up panels on the studio wall.
Looks great.
It was a lot of glue. Spray glue, and I'm in a secluded studio.
You was huffing.
Okay.
On accident.
Okay.
It was an accident, guys. But
So it was a little stuffier in here before we got here.
Stuff.
But it really wasn't too bad. It was, at first I was like, this isn't going to be good, but it ended up being cool.
Nah, man,
Okay.
but your work did
No, I'm
not
here,
go. I see the pattern here.
It looks
and
good.
everything. It looks really good.
It looks very good.
Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. We that's what we doing. We every week we try to change something, and it's one of those like books that you see like what changed in this scene, and we
Yeah.
need you guys to know what we're doing. Slowly but surely,
So
man.
we'll tell you every week
We will just let you know if
the
you
new
don't
thing
figure
we
it out.
did in the studio.
Yeah.
All right.
E-Dub got less racist hats this week.
I'm not sure.
Wait,
Blue Jay.
It's
There's
a
nothing wrong with
bird.
Blue Jay.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Superman.
Wow. All right, listen, man. We got live video reviews, live audio reviews. I like more videos than audio, and I say that all the time. So hopefully we have a lot of videos today. Brandon is going to be on. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hear what we're doing, but he'll figure out a way to hear it. Yeah, I don't know if all these are. Some of them are things I'm going to have to review ahead of time.
All right.
Yeah.
Because this one's called Not a Thought.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Eternal Life Matters. Okay.
Not a thought.
That's right.
Okay, cool.
I think
Well,
that's,
it's THOT.
OT.
So it's
and that's I think that's the goal we want, but
Right.
maybe not
That's
the
good.
phrasing.
but I just want to make sure because we do get submissions because I got a lot of artists
Yes.
that aren't Christian or positive hip hop artists that do submit. So I just want to make sure because we had some twerkers on Tuesday that luckily we found out and didn't play because
Man.
we don't want to play twerkers on Speak Life Radio.
And we just want to know his thought process in writing the song and getting it all
Exactly.
together. So,
Good for you, sir.
And shout out to Caleb Fondren. Fondren, is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
I was gonna wear my turtleneck in the studio today.
Man, first of all, I should have brought. I was gonna bring it.
I was gonna bring a turtleneck.
Turtleneck Tuesday.
Turtleneck Tuesday. Every Tuesday, whoever submits the best turtleneck. Listen, this Tuesday we're giving away $10.
All right.
To the best turtleneck selfie.
best
We need
Turtleneck
turtleneck
selfie.
We need
selfies
turtleneck
on
selfies.
Tuesdays.
So send
Wow.
them to the Speak Live Radio group on Tuesday. We're doing Turtleneck Tuesday in honor of Caleb.
I'm on the
All right.
I'm bringing it. I'm
He's
down.
fired though.
Oh man.
And he is fired. That's why we gotta talk about him.
Yeah.
But that turtleneck, brother.
Boy, if you come in looking like Nino Brown with a stuffed dog on a chain, bro,
Right.
I'm dead. Dead.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we're going to get into the live video and live music review right now. And this first one is a video from GRS called Not a Thought featuring Bob De Niro.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right here, Speak Life Radio, live video, live music review.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was that big.
drinking from this cup, the oil of joy. Back then it was in the sea, no chase for your boy. Now I'm a slave to a stone, no longer led by the coin. And in this here that I'm in, I wasn't eager to join. I am Mark, taking big gulps. Warding off the darts, silence in the cold. This how you live, breaking the iron's grip. Sword, flaming glory in the midst of warrior. The story heavy, Holy Ghost, my spot of these trials that I live. Increasing faith and keeping me fit. Hands to the plow, and looking back, my focus is stiff. Set like a flint, the devil bringing the kitchen and throwing the ranch. And with that flowing is everlasting, shifting the temporary. His race is not for the swift. Laying aside of the ways, staying the course and slaying the hate. Pace is my pace, and being me and keeping this grip. Appetite crazy like my finger itching for the stick. Get them no holding back, this is needed. Leave them speechless, God is speaking for nothing. You think they left them bleeding? Salvation is for mankind. Diffusing these landmines for runners, bringing their all and then cut in these end times. Yeah, his ride is holy, and not a thought. Choose a side, this world of God. His ride is holy, not a thought. Choose a side, this world of God. His ride is holy, and not a thought. Choose a side, this world of God. His ride is holy, not a thought. Choose a side, this world of God. Yeah, choose a side. Choose. His ride is holy, and not a thought. He coming back for a bride that's without spot and without blemish. Yeah. His bride is holy, and not a thigh.
Some thinking there.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. That was GRS, Not a Thought, featuring Bob De Niro right here. Speak Life Radio, live video review. BRM, I'm going to let you go first, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No, man. You know, I thought it was super dope. I liked the chorus. It was simple, but I like what he was talking about as far as we all found out what he was talking about in the video and in the song.
Yeah.
You know, to be said, pick a side, choose a side. Not a thought. I'm gonna go with God. I like the chorus, like the hook. I thought he had a nice flow. B was nice. Man, I thought it was well done. The video, if we're gonna critique the video.
Yeah, we're critiquing the video, Brandon.
You got to.
Yeah. I think
Tell them how bad it was.
It's one of those things, kind of like how I do it. You want to put out a visual. You want to give somebody something to watch. I think that's what they did. They made a video, made something so people could watch it. They probably could have did a couple other things, maybe some different scenes or whatnot. But man, I thought it was dope.
All right. I'm gonna say I thought the song was a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. When I saw the title, I'm like, this is gonna be a really corny song. And Duke could actually flow. It was actually a really good song.
Yep.
I wanted a better video. The video was cool, but once again, just rapping in front of the camera, and the camera was too shaky.
A little bit at times.
There was a lot of times where it's just way too shaky, and that was distracting me a lot. But it was still cool. So we get to see, like Brandon said, we get to see who the artist is. We see his face. This is the first time I've seen him, so I don't mind it for the first time I'm seeing him. I would definitely like him to do more with videos in the future, though, as far as, you know, just the visual telling the story. You want to tell the story through your video and not just rap into the camera.
Yeah.
And that's what we really try to push here is doing that. But Duke could rap, and that's what I liked. Because I thought it was going to be corny, and it wasn't. And so I like that, you know, the factor that it was better than I thought it was going to be off the title.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Same thing. So I know I talk a lot about like performance videos on this thing, and there are different ways of doing it. The person who I seen kind of really do it really, really well was Toby Wigway. He is super like creative,
simple stuff too.
It's very simple. It's not a lot of motion, but when he's rapping, he's making it a certain way. And this video was good. It was good, but I just think we can all move our creativity a little bit forward when we're doing it, because it is a possible way of doing it and exceeding at it very, very good. But for this video, I agree with everything you guys have said so far. Didn't know what the song was going to be about and was very surprised and even I liked it. I really liked the song. Love the concept that, you know what I'm saying, the church is holy and it's not a thought.
Yep.
I just think that that's kind of teetering on a line right there, but I'm with it.
doubt.
I understand
No
the
doubt.
I understand the messaging there. You know, I did like some of his, you know, other shots. There was shots like where he was on the stairs and kind of doing push-ups and so on and so forth like that. Shaky cameras a little bit much, and we got to study shots. Upward shots don't really work if the lyrics aren't speaking to what that camera angle represents. So, you know, just watch our shots a little bit.
Yeah, I really like the entendre of that word thought there, because it's like not a thought but not a thought. Like at the same time, you're saying, yeah, me choosing Christ or me choosing the church is not a thought, but it's not a thought. You know what I'm saying? Like
really
I thought
good.
that was a really dope entendre. And if he didn't mean it that way, then you can steal it.
Hold on, Brandon. How did he
You know what
catch
I'm saying?
that and we didn't catch that?
I don't know.
That was good.
Because I was thinking, like, how is this going to last more than after the word thought is not a
Yeah.
thing? But, like, even if you heard it the way you did, it's like, it's not a thought.
Yeah, that's just what I didn't think. I mean, that's what I
did that.
picked up. Yeah, so that, and I agree with the video part. There was some stuff in there that I felt was a little bit random, and I just didn't feel like it had anything to do with it. Maybe the elevator up key, like there, it was just kind of like this fixed there, and you were talking about the whole push-ups thing in there. Okay, to get him fit, I get that. And then the one I was kind of weird visually to me was him drinking oil. So then he's got the cup of oil in his hand, and
The
I was
whole
like,
time, and I thought that
and
was
I
a
was
little
kind of
weird
like,
too.
man, I'm not sure about that, because the only oil that most people would drink would be castor oil to some degree, I guess. Maybe, I don't know,
I
but
mean, I guess you could drink
Yeah.
olive oil, too. You know?
or I cook with it. I don't drink it, but whatever. Anyway, so
All right,
like,
next
yeah.
track. And listen, man, I want you guys to give your reactions in the Facebook Live if you're watching on Facebook.
Please do.
If you're watching on Twitter, please share the Twitter feed.
Yeah, tweet it.
We don't really push it that much on there, which, we'll do better doing that. And on YouTube, Facebook. So give us your reactions on Facebook. If you love it, give us the heart. If you just like it, give us the like. You know how it goes.
Yep.
So give us those reactions during the video so we know how you guys feel. And feel free to leave a comment, too. And next song we got right now is GF Hipster with I'm Feeling It. Right here, Speak Life Radio, live video review.
Yeah. Feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. Feel like in my mood, yeah. Feel like I'm in the mood. I'm about to do it. Woo. Hey. I feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. I'm about to do it, yeah, yeah. I'm finna hit my groove, yeah, yeah. Woo. Hey, yeah. I feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. I'm about to do it, yeah, yeah. I'm finna hit my groove, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling it. Ooh, yeah. I'm feeling so innocent. Ooh, yeah. I'm feeling so ignorant. Ooh, same time, I'm moving so militant. Hey, wise men make decisions in. Hey, for this love, yeah, I'm all in. R.I.P. Kobe, man, that got me ballin'. Yeah. Games on, ballin'. Hey, these boys playing, but I'm all in. Hey. The gospel is my life, yeah, yeah. The word of Jesus Christ, yeah, yeah. I put that on my life, yeah, yeah. Hey. I feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. I'm about to do it, yeah, yeah. I'm finna hit my groove, yeah, yeah. Woo. Hey, yeah. I feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. I'm about to do it, yeah, yeah. I'm finna hit my groove, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling it. Yeah. Hey, we back again. Same place, distracted again. Hey, remove me from my sins. Hey, Lord, I want all your wins. Hey, and all your blessings.
Yeah.
Leave me with no stressing. Lord, I learned my lesson. Use the Bible as my weapon. I'm rapping but a reverend. They know me as Vincent. In Christ call me innocent. Ooh. Hey.
I feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. I'm about to do what it do, yeah, yeah. I'm finna hit my groove, yeah, yeah. Woo. Hey, yeah. I feel like I'm in the mood, yeah, yeah. I'm about to do what it do, yeah, yeah. I'm finna hit my groove, yeah, yeah. I'm feeling it.
Yeah. All right, that is GF Hipster. I'm feeling it right here. Speak Live Radio, live video review, live music review show. We got BRM live on the line with us, doing reviews. Appreciate you being on with us, B.
Man, appreciate y'all having me. This
Yes,
is fun,
sir.
man. Just to hang out and be able to do this. Usually I do this by myself when I do my little reviews for my show. So it's
Okay.
nice to hear other people and kind of feed off that as well.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Definitely. So I'm going to critique this video first. I didn't really like the song. I think this artist, he seems young.
Sure.
He seems like a new artist. And I've said this before, and somebody said they were rapping for 20 years. So I don't want to make that same mistake. But he seemed like a young artist.
Yep.
So his content is good as far as what he's talking about. I just think delivery needs to be a lot better. It's kind of been a style where it's kind of mumbly and stuff, but I think that's kind of fading out too. Yep. I think you want to have more in your face.
It's definitely leveled up.
And it was too much repeating the same thing.
Yes.
And then the beat itself, I didn't really like. It seemed kind of like a cheap beat. And I've said this about the water. I want to push them in the water. Anytime I see people in front of water, I just get this urge to push them in. I think he has potential to be a good artist.
Right.
And then the video, same thing. You're just rapping into the camera. There's some cool effects on the video, but I would have liked to see more action with that.
Yeah, man. I the same. I want to. So I'm actually gonna try to go a different route with this one. I enjoyed the first half of the song.
Yep.
I expected the second half of the song to go upward. Like I was willing to get over like the space in the chorus, and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, you know what? It still had a groove to it. It's speaking a language to me that I'm like, all right, I understand it. But I wanted the second verse to go up.
Yep.
And so because it didn't, and then it just my care about the song plateaued, but it still was in a positive, right? For the video, I agree with Quan. It does seem like this guy is new, and it wasn't a lot of creativity with the video, but what it did seem like is that there's some potential with it. I saw a lot of different transitions. There was like a cutout transition where he slid the whole body to the side and like added himself into the video. Like, that's some creative stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if you can look past the lawn chair and the pool and, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just go shoot this in my apartment complex.
Yeah.
If you can look past that, you can actually see real potential when it comes to the creative process and moving forward.
Yeah.
So big up to you, bro. I would just say push yourself forward in making sure your songs are completely like inclining up and not declining or plateauing. And then video, just move. If that video was in a different setting, it changes everything.
And some of those ad-libs were hilarious.
Oh, man. And Vincent. Shout out to Vincent.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, again, I love the transitions. The effects were super nice. I think he did a lot with just being in that little area.
Yeah.
So that was super dope as far as the transitions. The beginning for me was, you know, he's kind of mumbling with the hook. If other people were just watching that, I have a feeling they may have just kind of moved on to something else in the beginning. The hook, the lyrics, I actually like the lyrics. He said, I'm rapping like a reverend. You know, I'm like a reverend. I thought he had some dope lines. But maybe somebody else sing the hook, and then he can maybe come in on the verse. Maybe that would help the song out a little bit. But you know, if he's still young and kind of still, I think he's got potential.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Maybe have somebody else do the hook next time, and then come in with your verse. That could have maybe helped the song a little bit.
Yeah, I'm just going to read one from somebody who submitted here. Thank you guys for watching and sharing. James, DJ Lost and Found. I like the wordplay. Wish the cadence was different and more challenging, but I understand that may be because he's shooting for a vibe. I kind of agree with that. I think there was definitely a feel behind how he was trying to deliver his bars, but it just again, I guess for me, from a consumer place, I probably get through maybe the first 30 seconds of listening to him to repeat the part and of that first cadence or chorus or whatever, and I wouldn't really care for it.
Yeah.
And the video was kind of, I mean, it was just basic, like you guys were saying. The transitions were really good, the negative, the slide in and out.
And see, if you don't have a lot going on, you just have a camera, you have your homie that will shoot it for you. They did a good job.
Yeah.
Did a real good job for that.
Putting stuff on it to make it look good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And
all right, next song we're gonna get into is new artist that to our show, Justin Pendergrass.
Okay.
The video is called Higher, featuring Andre Davis, right here, Speak Life Radio, live video review.
Any can of Teddy?
I was gonna say Teddy Pendergrass?
Yeah.
They don't see the darkness that I'm fighting. They just see that I keep reaching higher, higher, higher.
They don't see the darkness, cause they don't see the hardship. And they don't see the problems, cause they don't see the markings. And they don't know where my heart is. For all they know is I'm heartless. Been hard-lived and I'm hard to miss, cause I look ticked. And if I'm honest, then I wanna quit. I could show you where the bottom is, I could show you where the bottle ends. If you could show me that love exists, then I wouldn't be so emotionless. Hope is that I open up for them, pour enough for them. Maybe some of them know I'm something other than the past that I struggle with. Not convinced that I'm God's gift, not convinced that I've been sent. Can't pretend that I don't wish that my life ends every moment that the beat in my chest hits. Wanna be where the evil in me can't mess with the pieces of me that are looking for peace, cause I'm beat to my knees, dying to breathe, dying to be person I feel I'm expected to be, provided my daughter requires of me. Feeling the pressure, I'm feeling the stress of the constant self-hate and perfection I seek, just out of reach, so I'm feeling defeated, as if it is needed of me to just gather my things, trying to believe that I'm not gonna leave, but I already feel like I have.
They don't see the darkness that I'm fighting. They just see that I keep reaching higher, higher, higher.
They don't see the battles, they only see the deeds. And they don't see the shackles, they only see the dreams. They don't see the shadow when the light it finally leaves. Well, I'm dealing with my demons, and I'm trying not to scream. Well, if they don't think that I matter, well, I'ma prove I'm more than these atoms. Man, I'm proof that I can move past them. Every bruiser used to get boosted to that new pursuit that I'm after. Made it through the disaster, but I'm stuck inside them hard times in a dark mind. When I close my eyes, state of mind that stay behind is what saved my life. Stop reminding me I'm not fine by asking why I don't ever smile, cause I can't fight what's deep inside if I'm uptight about my outsides. I'm not alright, I'm not alright. This plane's built and it's still in flight, and I keep flying, but I'm not the pilot. Gaslight's been on for miles and I'm still climbing, still rising, I'll go higher, still finding that light of mine that's still shining. God knows that I've been trying, and I'm not one to go down grind. Heart's weak and my back's tired and I'm backsliding.
They don't see the darkness that I'm fighting. They just see that I keep reaching higher, higher, higher.
Wonder if they'd miss me if I was out the picture. Would they swear they love me or give up cause I was different? Set fire to the frame, watch the ashes wither. Or would they be there for me even though I feel like quitting? Need answers to these questions, keep looking to the heavens. Made some bad impressions, but God, I've learned my lessons. And if I keep on praying, will the wounds be mended? Cause I'm looking for acceptance, don't feel like I'm accepted.
They don't see the darkness that I'm fighting. They just see that I keep reaching higher, higher, higher.
Welcome back to Speak Life Radio. That's Justin Pendergrass with Higher right here on Speak Life Radio, featuring Andre Davis. Man, that video was super dope. A lot of times I don't like videos with just one person in them, but this one definitely worked with that, because it's a depression type song.
Sure.
And so you are alone, and you're just speaking to God. You're there. The whole video just looked really good. Footage, how it was shot, him rapping, very solid. I mean, Duke could rap. He had some gray in his beard, so it gave me hope to come out of retirement.
There we go.
Let's
go.
Love it.
But I thought it was a very deep song.
Yeah.
Something that will definitely tug at your heartstrings, and people are going through this. We've all went through this at a time or two in our lives.
Come on, man.
And some people deal with it on a daily basis. So I think it's really good that he did that. I don't know if he's dealt with that himself.
Right.
But I know this is definitely a song that he could reach out and help other people that are dealing with that.
Sure.
Just the color of the video looked great. Everything looked great. The production of this, the instrumental, his flow was very tight. And that's kind of an example of just writing the beat in a great way.
Yeah.
And he did a great job of that.
Yeah.
So,
No, you're right.
Brandon.
Yeah, I agree with all that. Video was well done. Enough scenes to kind of keep your attention.
Yeah.
He definitely rode the beat. You could tell his wordplay was great. You could tell he's been writing a while. I would say. I keep flying, but I'm not the pilot. I love that line. And like you said, he's just kind of talking about that darkness, but he's still preaching. He's still out there trying to reach.
Yeah.
And we all can relate to that if you're a follower of Christ. We're trying, even though things can be tough. So, man, kudos.
And there was a few parts too where he wasn't rapping, which I like.
Right.
You don't have to rap your whole video. And he was looking up. So you don't have to rap the whole time, and I like that because I don't like when someone's just rapping throughout the whole video. So yeah, for sure. E-Dub.
Yeah, man, the verses, I love how each one just started building, and he did that through all of it. And then what was awesome is that at the end, it was real simple. So instead of that like hype kind of build up behind the song as he's building each of those verses, like at the end, it was really intentional.
Right.
To be just like, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun, and he's saying what he's saying, and each of those is hitting. Like, this is great. Like, it just, and Quan said it. We sometimes in the church we don't deal with this at all. When people are going through this mentally dark place that they can't always shake, or when they can't shake it all the time, everybody's just like, well, God is good. You should just be happy. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is real. And
Well, we
people
hear
die
like
from
depression
this.
is a demonic
Come on,
spirit,
man.
so you must
Come on,
not
bro.
be living spiritual enough. And it's like, that's a bunch of BS. Don't ever listen to anyone that says that.
Yep.
Which it is demonic. I mean, we know that. We know all these, evil things are demonic, but you can't blame that on you're not spiritual enough.
You can't
get
get
Bible
help
enough.
You can't get help. You can't get counseling.
Exactly.
You can go talk to somebody. You don't have to suffer alone. You do not have to be in that dark place alone. I don't know if you were done.
No, go for it,
So
man.
you guys spoke a lot to what I wanted to say, but I think one thing we didn't touch on is the visual of the whole thing, right? Like, there was at one point everything melded together. Very, very well. He was in a house that had holes in the wall, broken down, and then he was also in a cold, desolate area. He didn't have a shirt on. Like, so even the wardrobe choices and the location choices fit the song very, very well, which still puts you in this world of alone and cold and dark, or, you know what I'm saying, isolated. A lot of the shots by himself is just he's isolating, he's thinking, and the shots are slowed down. It almost seemed like the whole thing was in slow motion. Very, 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 very good visual, man. Very, very good visual. The very beginning of the song, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and then end up loving it. Like, great job.
And there's a lot of times, I always watch the replay of the show the next day or that night, and a lot of these songs, like, I'll see your songs and we'll critique it. I'll look back on them like, oh man, I would have gave it a different critique, because sometimes I'm back here doing all this. I can't pay full attention to what I'm doing. But this is definitely one I will go back and watch to get, to get that feeling back again. But
really good.
Man, dope stuff, man. I definitely would love for him to shoot us some more stuff. And I know he had actually sent it on Tuesday night. We didn't get to it. There was a lot of songs. He had emailed me, DM'd me, so we talked a little bit. So shout out to him out there. I believe he's from Alaska.
That's dope.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, and we appreciate you guys that do send and we do not get to it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely sorry. The show is just getting so
But
amazingly
here's the thing.
big.
I noticed people we didn't get to on Tuesday were some of the first people to submit today. So
there you go.
That's how you do it. If we don't get to your song, because we can't get to all of them,
Yeah, man.
because we're only a 2 hour and 98-minute show.
Yeah, man. 2 hour and 90-minute show. But yeah, man, great visual, bro.
Agreed.
All right, the next song, man, I think his dad's probably a jerk.
Okay.
His name is Mr. Parakeet,
Oh, there we go.
and the song is "I'm Hyped."
All right.
Let's go.
You better give this a bad review, BRM.
I do not play favoritism right now.
Don't play favoritism
All right.
just because he came from you. This is Mr. Parakeet, and we're gonna ask about the name when we come back right here. Speak
Yeah.
Live Video,
I'm
live
curious.
video review.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. God's coming down. Oh yeah, that's right. Once he comes back, there will not be one fight. If you don't believe, then I'll go straight down. I'm hyped. God's coming down. Oh yeah, that's right. Once he comes back, there will not be one fight. If you don't believe, then I'll go straight down. I'm hyped. If you don't believe in him, I bet you won't go up with him. As he goes back, the earth will dim behind him. It will dim behind him, dim behind him. A lot of people say no such thing as a God, but there is, and he can do much more than you think. He might be back in a blink. Holla, hallelujah, I bet he can really sing. Jesus Christ is coming back, he will always have your back. He will always have it back, really wanna tell you that. He might be back in a snap, looking for you where you at. Hear about him when I rap, ride to heaven on his back, yeah!
Hey.
God's coming down, oh yeah, that's right. Once he comes back, there will not be one fight. If you don't believe, then I'll go straight down. I'm hyped. God's coming down. Oh yeah, that's right. Once he comes back, there will not be one fight. If you don't believe, then I'll go straight down. I'm hyped.
All right, Mr.
No.
Parakeet with I'm Hype right here. Speak Live Radio live video review. Man, I guess, he's young. He couldn't do 2 verses.
He could,
But shout out to Mr. Parakeet, the seed of BRM right here. Speak Live Radio live video review.
That's right.
I didn't like this song at all. I think the artist needs a lot of work.
Yeah, man.
No, but I mean, I think
flying
it's
to
dope.
Vegas.
Like, I don't know if he wrote. I'm sure you probably wrote for him,
He said,
right?
I'm flying to Vegas.
No, so let me give you the background.
Definitely.
One day he comes up. I'm literally sitting right where I am right now in front of the computer.
Did you have that
and
same
he told me
background?
he was right. He told me he was writing a song.
Okay.
I went upstairs. I did not write his song.
Okay.
I went upstairs. He picked the beat off of YouTube.
Wow.
He wrote his lyrics. Those last 4 lines where he kind of really puts it together. I put those words together for him. So to kind of show him the flow a little bit.
Okay.
Literally wrote just about everything on that. And he's got a second song coming out.
That's tight,
I'm
man.
super proud.
Man.
I couldn't believe that he wrote that song. I got to be doing at least an inch of something right. So I'm super proud of that.
Now working with him, recording him, obviously you recorded him.
Yeah.
How long did that take? How long was that process of, getting him in there, making sure he's writing the beat the right way? Because it was good, man. For someone that young, there's no way. How old is he?
He's 10.
10. There's no way I could have learned that. If someone wrote it for me and told me to do it like that, I wouldn't have been able to do that when I was 10.
Yeah, man.
Especially a white kid, you know what I'm saying?
Right. We lack a little bit of rhythm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey,
So how was
it
that process?
amazing.
Okay.
He literally practiced it. I mean, it took him a while. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It took him a while to kind of get it down, but he memorized it. Like, I mean, I was shocked at how quickly he memorized it. Came down, wasn't reading from his phone. Like some of us even do to this day. Reading our lyrics as we're going or whatever.
Yep.
And same thing with the video. I was super blown away. Even he memorized it when we did the video. When he came down to record it, I'm gonna keep him going.
That's dope.
I love it.
Nah, man,
I
you
love
got
it.
to.
And Caleb had says something in the comments that I was thinking the whole time too. He was saying he bobs the same way, so
Yeah,
he got the same movements. because Brandon, if you guys notice, he bobs. There's not even music playing, and he's over there bobbing on the screen.
That's me. Yeah.
But you know, he was doing the same thing, man. It was dope. So shout out Mr. Parakeet.
Yeah. So we didn't. I definitely want to ask about the name because Quan said you're gonna mention it.
Yeah.
Where did you get the name, Mr. Parakeet?
So he literally came up with the name. I have no idea how. He literally just came up. He said, "My name is Mr. Parakeet." And then when I started to talk to him, it gave me a learning, kind of like a learning moment, teaching moment. And I was like, well, you could say Mr. Parakeet because, again, he just came up with it literally for no reason. And I told him, hey, you can maybe just say, you know, God gives us words. God gives us how we should live our life. Now you go ahead and repeat it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
So
Probably
give him a
into it.
reason for the name or something.
Yeah, you're really looking for something there, but he definitely came up with it. No reason whatsoever.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just tell him that's gonna be a hard one to rhyme.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
But to talk about the video, man. So I was under the impression that you had wrote it, and now that I know the backstory, you should give up and just be his manager.
Yeah.
He is.
No, he's better than Brandon.
He's definitely better.
Easily.
You know what I'm saying? At like 10-year-old BRM, bodied by
Yeah,
Mr.
right,
Parakeet.
definitely.
Right.
That's
Bodied.
easy.
Body.
No, man, but that's a great like fatherhood trait because it shows your seriousness and it shows that it's gonna like kids do what they see, and opposed to always doing what they're being told.
No doubt.
And so the fact that he came up with this idea on his own, that he has a relationship with God, that he, you know what I'm saying, knows how to wear his hat exactly just like Dad's. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm like watching the video and I'm looking at BRM and I'm like, yo, bro, he must have like, no, you gotta wear it like this. It gotta be at like, 7 o'clock on the back of your head. But you know, no, like really, really good, man. Just tell him choose the beat with a harder snare next time. Tell him choose the beat with a harder snare, man. It'll really bring out everything, bro. But that was very, very, very good.
E-Dub, real quick.
Real quick. I love his charisma for the camera. He's definitely well trained in classical hip hop, so he did his thing.
And yo, I'm gonna tell you, man, we have a lot of submissions. So, man, we're not gonna get to half of them today. But I do appreciate everyone submitting.
Yeah, man. It feels good.
Yeah, we have a lot. So, I might review them tomorrow in the morning by myself and let you guys know and hurt your feelings on a Saturday morning.
On a Saturday morning.
Speak Life Saturdays, where I tear your music down.
Grab your coffee.
Grab your coffee.
It's called a Saturday.
Wake up.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday. SADDERDAY. Saturday.
Saturday videos.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man. Awesome.
And listen, we're going to have to get to the selfie thing on Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
I'm with it.
We don't have time.
All right.
This next one is called Zone, and it's by Turtleneck Duffel.
Yo! Let's go.
Real talk. If he's not wearing a turtleneck, I'm stopping the video, and we're not playing the rest of the video.
Bro.
But this is Zone by C. Duffel. Shout out C. Duffel. He won on Tuesday. He took my money on Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
Right here. Speak Life Radio live video review.
Yeah.
Yeah. See the foot. Let's get it. I am not alone. Jesus on the main line, I got that phone. I called him up and I told him what I want. To free his people, so he put me in the zone. Yeah, I am not alone. Shout out to Vala, but I must be moving on. Walking with Jesus got me in another zone. Not left behind, but I still feel like home alone. Like home alone. I think I've been quiet for too long. Kill shot was an anthem I'm moving on. Had to take a little break, now I'm back home. Had to deal with the flesh on these dry bones. Dry bones, yeah, I'm talking about the damage. Swinging on the flesh with a machete. Darkness all around, I know I'm ready. But it wasn't easy, can't no little damage. You can feel it in my talk, yeah. and I know you see it in my walk. Wanna free the people, but they keep on getting caught. God sent the comforter to help them with their thoughts. Open up their eyes so they can see you. Talk about the cup, I know they need you. I know some ones that want to be you. Blinded by the lust, I know they need you. Yeah, I got the torch, spiritual battle. Light up the world, my horse on the saddle. I got the bow, I'm yelling out, woe to the truck and the sinners, I know it's time to go. You gotta serve a master, look at your pastor. If he not walking right, he gets a lacquer. Please don't be fake, y'all ain't picking up actors. Are you not alone? Jesus on the main line, I got that phone. I called him up and I told him what I want. To free his people, so he put me in his zone. Are you not alone? Jesus on the main line, I got that phone. Called him up and I told him what I want. To free his people, so he put me in the zone. Yeah, I zone out. I got the vision, I can't doubt. I'm on a mission, I tone out. All of the negative too loud. Can't be corrupted by your mouth, cause it's bitter and sweet out the same spout. You drink of my water, then dry out. If you were dead, then I cut out all of my wisdom, cause you pout complain. And that is not good for my brain. I stick with the feather, we flocking together, and then that's how you heal the lame. And that's how the blind will see that this ain't about the fame. But then I see souls, we snatching them out, and that is in Jesus' name. Yeah, I am not alone. Jesus on the main line, I got that phone. I called him up and I told him what I want. To free his people, so he put me in his zone. I am not alone. Jesus on the main line, I got that phone. I called him up and I told him what I want. To free his people, so he put me in his zone.
Right?
Yeah,
Wow.
that is C. Duffel right here, Speak Life Radio.
Yeah.
Live video review. Man. So he's kind of wearing like a turtleneck hoodie muscle shirt.
And I would, yeah.
So we definitely kept playing the video.
I was gonna say, that we should have not stopped it because I would have given that as a technical.
Yeah, that was definitely turtleneckish. Yeah. But man, he's creative. And what I like is this is the second video we've seen from him here. I think it's super dope because it's totally different from his other videos. So you could tell he's a creative dude because he doesn't do the same thing.
Sure.
He doesn't repeat. And some people will do something dope and they'll like have a hit song or something.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, all their songs kind of sound the same.
Yep.
DMX, he sounds the same in everything, you know. And what I like about him is even the song sounds totally different than the last one he gave us.
Sure does.
The video's totally different. Super creative. And my man found a phone booth somewhere in the USA. So I like the song a lot. I like the video a lot.
Yeah, man.
Not many critiques on the video as far as like negative. I thought it was good, man. He obviously has friends because I've seen people do video calls for, hey man, we're shooting a video, everyone come, and they have to change the video because only 2 friends came.
Right.
So it's good that you have friends, but I thought it was dope, man.
I'm a fan. I love this song. I love how he delivered all of it. The video was great. That's one of those he next type dudes. Like when I hear that's marketable on both sides of the spectrum. This kid, you know, and no disrespect by saying that, but like, yo, I mean, I love everything I was hearing. I'm definitely going to go back and listen to Tuesday to get into some of the catalog stuff just to get more, you know, obviously the turtleneck thing, but yeah, crazy. Oh yeah. So, I appreciate when people decide that they want to be like Quan was talking about the whole creative thing, because everything in the video had a different flavor to it, a different flair, a different type of flex to it when it came to the different transitions and everything. So I don't know, man. There's nothing. I don't know how much more I can say about that, but like
I wanted to talk about that too, man. Yeah. Like when it came down to, he had some really nice scenes.
Yeah.
Like there was this alleyway scene with like a a staircase with the string lights. Like
Yeah.
that was very, very cool, man. Upshot for that. The party scene was amazing. I love to just see them just enjoying themselves in the video, the drone shots. I mean, it was weird to kind of be over woods at the very beginning, or like a lot of trees, and then we never really saw that again. But outside of that, like all of the other drone shots with him, it was like three
really
people
good.
and a little kid.
Yep.
It worked out really, really well. And then the song, it's just kind of a banger. It's kind of fire, man. So, yeah, man. C Double, shout out to the Turtleneck group, bro. Like I'm a Turtleneck fan, bro. Like for real.
All right, BRM.
Hey, everything about it. The video was on point. Even from the beginning, you're watching like, oh, this is shot well. This is gonna be good, and it sure was. I've been following for a little bit now. E-Dub says, "Got next." Yeah. There's no doubt about it. That is a vibe. And he's making vibes in all of his music.
Yeah, for sure.
So whoever can help him continue to keep moving.
Yep.
He needs to have it. I love what he's doing.
Yep.
Shout out C Duffel. That was awesome.
Definitely, man. If you guys are watching live, please share the live video feed. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter or Twitch, please share the live video feed. We haven't dipped down to under 14 yet, so I'm happy about that.
It feels good.
We've stayed above the 14 mark.
My self-esteem is intact.
Exactly. All right, the next track we got, it's an audio track because we're giving away money for the audio too. So we have to play an audio track. So I kind of skipped ahead, way ahead, because I usually just go down in order. But most of the submissions today are videos. But I did want to play this song.
Yeah, man.
It's called Safe Mode by Shy Moye.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
And I feel like I just wanted to give him money, so that's why I skipped
That's
two songs.
probably why, man.
I'm saying.
This guy is
But
always good.
I almost want it to suck because we've hyped up all his stuff so much. I want him to have a bad song because I want to tear it down.
That's a good point.
I want to tear it down.
I don't want everything to be a winner.
Exactly.
Mr.
Here we go.
Shut
Brand
up,
new
my
track, Shy Moye, Safe Mode right here, Speak Life Radio, live music and video review.
Yeah.
They got me on lockdown, I'm in safe mode, ain't no pulling the trigger with me. I'm on that path and I'm getting back, cause I'm trying to be who I'm destined to be. Satan can't stop me, I'ma stand out with the gift that was given to me. Head to the top now, got my drop now, I'm unleashing the terror in me. I just been ballin' out every season, been on the road and I'm taking in flights. He been the one that been giving me the flow, and now I'm popping, yeah, I'm better than Mike. Satan can't stop me when I'm in safe mode, running up and I'ma bring him to fight. I got my artillery and we stay together, side by side, yeah, like we Mike and Knight. When I started, I ain't had nothing, yeah. Life was making me a crash dummy. So I started grinding and I started hunting. Tried to find a flow and then I got something. And I gotta fight to keep this life going. And I caught a melody without knowing. All the glory goes to him cause I'm blowing, yeah. Now we got the devil tiptoeing, yeah. They got me on lockdown, I'm in safe mode. Ain't no pulling the trigger with me. I'm on that path and I'm getting back cause I'm trying to be who I'm destined to be. Satan can't stop me, I'ma stand out with the gift that was given to me. Head to the top now, got my drop now. I'm unleashing the terror in me. Got the dub, yeah, he won, ayy. Ain't no stopping number one, ayy. He cleaned me up with his son, ayy. Now the devil low and one, ayy. Now he tryna make a run, ayy. I cut his horn just for fun, ayy. He told me I'm the chosen one, yeah. Now I'm shining like the sun, yeah. Working hard, I be missing my granny, and when she left, I just didn't understand. The struggle's been raising me all of my life, and now I'm trying to be the best that I can. After the Lord God gave me life, He turned me into the man that I am. Mama, I never wanna see you struggling, that's why I'm grinding as hard as I am. They got me on lockdown, I'm in safe mode, ain't no pulling the trigger with me. I'm on that path and I'm getting back, cause I'm trying to be who I'm destined to be. Satan can't stop me, I'ma stand out with the gift that was given to me. Head to the top now, got my drop now, I'm unleashing the terror in me. Right around 28, I'm in safe mode, in my zone and ain't no stopping me. Closing off lanes, I'm in my safe mode, trying to bring out the fire in me. They trying to break me down, got the passcode, I'm on safety and I can't let it be. Better be careful when I'm in safe mode, trying to be who I'm destined to be. Yeah.
All right, man. All right, man.
Oh, man.
All right.
Yo, my verse drops here.
Right here. Go.
Yo, I'm in safe mode. I got a safe code. I'm safe cold because I got a jacket in 120 degrees.
He ain't cold.
I ain't cold. All right. That was my freestyle of the day. Listen, man, that's Shy Moye, Safe Mode right here, Speak Life Radio live music review. Did he send that song to us before?
Nope. It was a different one.
Because it sounded kind of like, because he had sent us some unreleased stuff. So it sounded like something he sent before.
I know exactly the song you're talking about.
With that being said, super dope song, man.
Yeah.
His vibe is so smooth. And we are, man, like a lot of the comments, I mean, we are blessed to have like some really dope music out there.
I can't stand them.
And people that say that Christian hip hop is not good, Christian hip hop is dead, it's whack.
They don't watch the show
like
enough.
the scene is bad. There's a lot of dope artists right now, and he's one of them. Everybody that we've had today has been dope. We haven't had any bad songs.
Yeah.
What I will say to all the artists is what we say a lot. I've known a lot of dope artists in the past. We've been involved in Christian hip hop for a long time here at Gorilla Cross. Stay on track.
Yeah.
You guys are dope. Don't let that get to your head.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of dope artists let it get to their head. And guess what they're not doing now? They're not doing Christian music.
Right.
They're mad at the church. They're mad at Christians.
Absolutely.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
Stay on track. If you get mad at Christians, who cares? Don't blame that on God. Don't blame that on Christianity. Don't blame that on the church. We're here as a community. We're going to make mistakes. We're not going to be perfect in this world, in this realm. But don't blame God. Don't lose your Christianity and start doing music for the wrong reason. You guys are dope.
Come on.
Stay on track because we need you guys to. There's people watching you. They need you guys to stay on track because when they see you fall, guess what? They follow you a lot. They follow the Christ that they see following, that you're following. And when you fall off, you might take some of your fan base down with them. So don't fall off. If you need to take a break, take a break.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
don't just change what you're doing. It's a really dope track. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
He's a super dope artist, and that's why I definitely wanted to skip and play his song because he's super, super dope.
I only got like one thing to say that I'm mad at. I'm kind of mad at. We hit 14 people when you played that song because it ran people out of the room. and now they're back. You know what I'm saying? We're above 20 plus now. But, you know, Shy Moye, such a jerk. Whatever. Awesome. I need a feature on that.
Crazy.
I need the Safe Mode remix.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
With that verse on it?
That was crazy. Yeah, well, right after your verse.
I tried to freestyle real quick.
Yeah, after your verse. I got to come in after your verse. But I definitely want, That was
I tried, guys.
Crazy, yo. That was crazy. And the chat obviously agrees with us too, man. They was wilding out of it.
BRM.
Man, just real quick. When you watch something like that and you like the last two songs, I would say they got that in vibe. You know what I mean? Like that's that's what's going on right now. Like people love that vibe, that sound. And I would say to any artist that's kind of coming up, find your lane and then stay in it. Keep driving, keep going. Yeah. My lane is not that lane at all. So every rapper is gonna have their spot. Yeah. Find your spot, and then go ride that lane. Yeah. And keep grinding. Don't just put your music out and think that's gonna be it. You have to grind. And God will reward that.
And listen, this review with BRM, I appreciate you being on with us, bro. It works out. So if there's any artists out there that we do play a lot and you want to do a review show with us and you want to review some of this music with us, feel free, man, to hit us up. Give us a week ahead of time when you're available on a Tuesday night or a Friday. And we will go ahead and do that right here on Speak Life Radio. The next track we have is Big Tank and Hurt.
Okay.
It's My Brother For Real.
Okay.
It's Outsiders brand, so I think they won a few weeks ago when they submitted a song for some of the artists that they do videos for and promote. So this is Big Tank and Hurt. My Brother For Real right here. Speak Life Radio live video review. Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Rise and Shine.
Okay.
Black power. Brown pride. Unity. Black power. Brown pride. Unity.
Outside looking in. We used to be friends, now we beef in the pen. The code of the streets, we help the devil to win. I believed in the lie, won't tell it again. Because you my brother. More than a homie, I know that you my brother. Yeah, you my brother. More than a homie, I know that you my brother.
We started as friends in elementary, that's how it begins. When it was easier to find you a friend, now we find an offense, and we on opposite sides of the fence. Went from sandbox brothers, now we die in suspense. Your mama made tacos, mine made pork chops. I made the Kool-Aid, you gave me your chata. We used to play marbles, now we play with choppers. You replied to my see you tomorrow with manana. The big homie said we can't be friends. A big phony cause we can't see ends. Without each other we hustle. Now you telling me that hate deep ends. I think about it, it don't make any sense. Former friends in a race war, but the great Lord sent grace for us to erase war. They discriminate more. The KKK wanna make they pay. So when we beefing with each other, it just make they go to the same jail, sit in the same cell. If we don't accept God, we'll go to the same hill.
You my brother for real.
Down for my brother for real. This one's for all. We sell the same drugs, beef with the same thugs. When we see the homies, we greet with the same hug.
You my brother for real.
Down for my brother for real.
Around the neighborhood, loving
We
the
went to the same schools, live by the same rules. When you think about it, we really the same dudes.
You my brother for real. You my brother for real. Now that's real. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. When there were no color lines. If you my homie, you my friend, I was colorblind. When we was kids, black and brown didn't mean a thing. We would jump on the bikes through the hood and hang. In elementary, we both bang crip. Threw up to sea and my brother straight flip. Nah, little vato, carnal, you're an essay. Do it for la raza and do it for your gente. Put in work, take flight like a cohete. Now I think different, we from the same section. Same street, same truck, same dickies. Same blue rack, same doo-wop ditty. We both covered by his blood, he the same one who gave his life for us.
We go to the same jail, sit in the same cell. If we don't accept God, we'll go to the same hill.
You my brother for real.
Down for my brother for real. This one's for all. Drugs, beef with the same thugs. When we see the homies, we greet with the same hug.
You my brother for real.
Down for my brother for real.
around the neighborhood, loving
We
the
went to the same schools, live by the same rules. When you think about it, we really the same dudes.
You my brother for real. You my brother for real. Now that's real.
Black power, brown pride, unity. Black power, brown pride, black power, brown pride, unity. Black power, brown pride, unity.
Ooh, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was my brother for real, Big Tank and Hurt, and our video paused when James got up and shook the table. I don't know what happened.
Sorry.
But we are back.
Man.
We're back live, so hopefully you can still hear the audio. Brandon, you still there?
Yeah, you hear me?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, our video paused a little bit, so hopefully it will
Catch up with itself.
come back to life in a second here.
I don't think I shook the table.
I told you, stop bumping the table. Hey, that was a hard West Coast vibe, straight up. I loved everything about that song.
Yeah,
and I'm
that's
not
crazy.
sure what is up with Outsiders brand, but they just seem to find like these really dope pairings of people, and then they put out this incredible content. So I was definitely feeling that song. And James took off the Chicago Bulls and decided to run his LA cap because it was
Man, I
such a
had
hard
to.
West Coast feel. I
to.
love that song.
I had to.
I love that song.
That was shot in a neighborhood that I lived in.
All right.
Shout out to the West Coast. Shout out to Watts. Watts Towers was definitely in it, man. He talked about everything that happened. My mama making pork chops. Your mama making tacos, spaghetti, horchata, all of that, man. It was definitely a whole West Coast vibe. Shout out to Hurt.
Tough.
Yeah, both of y'all killed it, man. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
Go.
You know what I'm saying?